Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Zafira Zainul Abidin, UDE 190068. Today for this video, my group and I will discuss and presenting about the reason why students cheat in exam and what should be done to solve this problem. Cheating is getting of reward for ability by dishonest means or finding an easy way out of an unpleasant situation. The breakings of rules to gain unfair advantage in a competitive situation. If you attempt to gain unfair advantage during an exam or break any of the exam rules, this is classed as cheating. Using materials and aids not expressly allowed by the instructor in examination or test. Some students might cheat because they have poor study skills that prevent them from keeping up with the materials. Students are more likely to cheat or plagiarize if the assessment is very high stakes or if they have low expectation of success due to perceived lack of ability or test anxiety. Students might be in competition with other students for their grades. Students might perceive a lack of consequences for cheating. Many students are highly motivated by grades and might not see a relationship between learning and grades. Students are more likely to cheat when they feel anonymous in class. It is important to understand what motivates students to cheat because having alternative solution to the pressures that lead good students to be dishonest may be helpful as you work to encourage your students towards moral behavior. There is many reasons why students cheat in exam. So that's all from me. For next video, my friends will present the reason why students cheat in exam and the solution to solve this problem. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Farah Najwa binti Muhammad Yusri. My matric number is UDE 190037. So I'm going to discuss the reason why students cheat in exams. So students cheat during examination due to lack of attention from their parents. Some students have so much riding on their success, whether it comes from the parents or family or from their own internal desire to succeed. They feel like they cannot leave anything to chance and it drives them to dishonesty. Nowadays, parents spend more than 10 of thousands to give a proper education and they just not meeting parental expectations. But those parents thought that they ought to get a good result. So they kept throwing money at prep schools and test prep tutors in hopes that they would achieve what they thought they could. Even spending countless hours in tutoring and test prep, they still not scoring as high as their parents needed to. And this is why students cheated on examination in order not to disappoint their family. Because their parents will complain about their bad grades and students don't want to be punished or scolded by their parents because of not get the scores that they demanded or what their parents wanted. Sometimes they hard work so hard and it was not their fault because their parents has different expectations. Some students take their notes into the examination rooms. Some students ask their friends the answer by whispering while taking the exams. They abandoned all their patience in order to fit in more test prep and tutoring time. And still the test scores don't measure up to their parents' expectations. That's all to say that it's not always lazy or unprepared. Sometimes students need parental attention, guidance, and words of encouragement from their parents as well. So I think that's all from me.
So hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Natanaim binti Muhammad Nizam. My metric number is UDE 190070. So today I am going to explaining on the solution for a student not to cheat in examination. Okay, as the reason why the student cheats in examination is they have a lack of attention from the parents. Okay, for the solution of this problem is the parents need to spend more time with their student, so that they will feel comfortable and there will be someone with them. As example, the parents is the closest person to the student, and they will help overcome the feelings that sometimes students have problems, and maybe they stress too much or something. Okay, for the next one, parents also can teach students in how to achieve in examination. Like some of the parents is a teacher can help a student to study at home other than teachers at the school. Okay, next, the parents can have the high expectation. It's more high expectation for their children. So the parent must know the children limits, so that the children do not push the parents not push too much on the children, on the students, so that they won't feel the pressure inside them. If the students always want to make their parents proud and happy, so that on that way they will fill in the expectation from the parents by cheating in an exam. So that won't help the children to overcome the problems, and they want to solve the problems and make their parents proud. So they will cheat. Because they want to fill their parents' expectation. Okay, that's so important, because most of the students make the parents is everything, and they need to feel the expectation because they want to. Okay, the last one, if the parents have the high expectation, they will be pressuring the students. Okay, that is very dangerous for the emotion and physically students. The parents pressure them too much because they want to make sure that their children have achieved their expectation and so on. So that one will be the biggest one. So be aware of the problems and the solution. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Amisha, UDE 190060. So I'm going to present about why students cheat in exam. What is the reason why students have to cheat? So students have to enroll in school and excel in education in order to be considered educated, which can only be achieved by studying. One of the reasons why students cheat in exam is because of lack of study skills. Study skills is a process applied to learning. What is the example for lack of study skills? So the example for lack of study skills is students always cram the night before the test. This is because students are not learning from their mistakes, such as from the past result of their examination. They didn't make a study plan, which is not good. Time management is important in studying, so they have to make a plan for study session. Most of the students choose to cram the night before the test and hope for the best. Cramming won't help you to pass the test. Besides, students always spending hours of studying but not getting anything done. Maybe they are distracted with social media and cell phones. In reality, cram the night before the test could only affect your results. students try to get enough knowledge by cram the night before the test just to pass the exam and not seeking to gain long-lasting learning. Moreover, when students don't understand the subject, they don't ask their teachers. Students who do not ask questions are at risk for losing valuable academic information that is relevant to their future success. Lastly, most of the students are trying to remember the information instead of understand the subject. Memorizing is not good when you are in exam. This is because when you are too nervous, you will forget the important things. Instead of memorizing, understanding the subject will help you in the examination, even though the questions are quite difficult.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I'm Sophia from UDE 19 Section 1. So I'll be talking about the solution on behalf of my friend Misha. So the students wake up and realize the examination is in a couple of days, so they tend to be freaked out and to feel overwhelmed by thoughts of not being able to pass the examination. It is a situation that resonates with many because so many of us have been experienced the struggle before. So we've all known that lack of time at one point or another, and the quicker solution seems to be to cram as much in as possible and hopefully pass the test. So how to undo that? How to prevent that thing from happening to yourself or to the students in the examination? So of course, the students, you yourself have to be organized on your time, as it is one of the most important things to do, because everything must be related to time so that we can be disciplined. Good time management skills helps the students to prioritize tasks so they are able to complete the schoolworks and assignment on time without miss. So students are able to plan ahead, set aside the time they need for projects and assignments too, and make better use of that time. It can also help students to avoid the dreaded procrastination problem, which can be slippery slope to stress, frustration, and poor grades. So these are the points that to make sure the students are ready for the final exam. So first of all, eliminate distractions between your gadget like cell phones, what more is the PlayStation or social media, and your friends that didn't pay attention to their studies. There are a lot of activities that can distract students from their schoolwork too. Please put that aside first, because you guys need to pay more attention towards the study, because this is for your future. I know that it is hard for the students to put the gadget aside, because we need that for to ask our friends, to ask our teachers and more. But please set a time. So when it's time to get down to work, please make sure that you're signed out from all the social media or just off your phone. Let's move on to the second point, which can make you get ready and be prepared before the examination. So the students should create a master schedule, where this will help you to prioritize projects and provide a structure to help you guys keep on track to meet the due dates. Use a different color for each subject so you can follow the schedule quickly and easily. And also, not to forget, please set goals for each study session, because it helps you guys to set specific goals for each day, like how many pages of book report to write or how many math questions to complete. Because the agenda and master schedule will help with planning you yourself a daily goal, so assignment can be completed on any time and you will be prepared before an examination. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And my name is Dayan Danisha binti Zulkifli. My matrix number is UDE 190034. Okay, my group mate have been done discuss about why student cheats in exam and what we should do to solve the problem. So the conclusion is schools needs to zero tolerance policy concerning cheating. Teachers must be vigilant and alert all of the newer forms of cheating, particularly with electronic cheating such as smartphone and computer tablet are very powerful technique cheating nowadays. Next, the best solution is to make learning exciting and absorbing. All teachers should make the learning process student-centric. They should allow students to buy into the process and empower them to guide and direct their learning. Parents also have a huge role to play in combating cheating. That is because children always mimic almost everything from their parents. So, parents must set the right sort of example for their children to emulate. Parents must also take a genuine interest in their children's work. They should ask their children what they do and how their work, and discuss everything and anything with them. And involved parents is a powerful weapon against cheating. Besides that, as a student also, they must learn to be true to themselves and their own core value. They should not let peer pressure and other influences steal their dreams to be a successful person one day. The educator and parents should emphasize that if students are caught cheating, there will be serious consequence. Also, this might seem simplistic, but student needs to understand why cheating is wrong. That's all from us. Thank you.